In this video, you are going to learn a couple of tips and tricks to reduce the spam on your Instagram account. So the first thing that you can actually do is turn off comments altogether when you do post on Instagram. So I'm just going to walk you through the steps of, say, adding a picture here. Just going to go next, skip the filters. And then down here in advanced settings, you can see you do the option to turn off commenting altogether. And as it says here, you can actually, beside the post, turn that back on if you want later on. But that option is there just to turn off commenting altogether if it might be a controversial post or you are just tired of the comments for a little while. That option is there. That's a pretty new feature. So it's good to know that that exists. Now, let me come back. Cancel that upload, and now we're going to go into the settings for your Instagram account, and this is where you can adjust the settings not just for an individual post but across your whole account. So firstly, what you can do is adjust the settings for your stories if you want as well. You can allow or disallow messages. So right now when you post a story, or when I post a story, anybody can message me right back. You can change that to just people I follow. Or I can turn that off completely. And probably initially, if you're just getting started on Instagram, you'd be delighted to get a message from a story, but after a while it could become a little bit overwhelming, so you can allow to turn that off as well. So that's a pretty handy feature to have as well, and there's some other things there you can allow sharing, etc. Now, coming away from stories, coming into just your normal posts, if we come down here to the commenting section, you can see that this is the place where you can really set up some filters. So comments with certain keywords can be filtered out, and you can actually block certain people as well here. So you can allow comments from everybody by default, or just people you follow and your followers, people you follow or your followers. So you can adjust those settings if you want. You can also block comments from certain people. If you've noticed kind of a couple of abusive people, you can just type in their name there. As it says here, they won't be notified when you block them, and any new comments that they make on your posts won't be visible to anyone but them. So they won't really be aware that their comments are not being viewed by everybody, but essentially that allows you to remove them if there's someone who's kind of getting abusive on Instagram. Now, coming on down here, you can see that by default there is a filter to hide offensive comments, but you can also get more specific if you want and enable a manual filter where you can put in keywords or phrases that you want to be filtered out from the comments automatically. And you can just come in here, maybe add one, and then add another one separated by a comma, and then all of those comments are going to be filtered out. So that saves you coming in after each time you post and filtering them out. You can just set up these filters to automate the process for you. So once again, there is a lot of great ways to reduce spam or messages in general or comments just on Instagram. You can do it when you post, or you can come in and do it on your profile settings or your Instagram settings as well. So take a look, it's very handy. Again, it can save you a lot of time and keep your Instagram account family friendly.